Author's POV. Time is up everyone, put down your pen and I will be taking your paper in a minute. Becky sighed in relief, putting her head on the table. She can feel her whole body sore and exhausted because of the certain person. Becky, are you okay? The older woman suddenly asked while taking the paper, making the younger girl sit up straight looking at her. Yes, I'm okay, Mrs. Pond. Smiling fakely, Becky slumped on her chair again after the teacher walked away. She slightly turned around and just to meet with the person behind her sore body, having that annoying smirked. You bitch, Becky muttered and rolled her eyes, which made Freen chuckle before looking away. After class dismissed, everyone starting to leave one by one with a lot of side filling the classroom, probably because of how hard the paper is. Becky grabbed her bag heading outside. She can see her best friend waiting at the entrance. It was so damn hard. 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖆 said, groaning as soon as her eyes land on the taller girl's face. If you do your revision enough, it won't be that hard. Shut up, Becky, I'm not in the mood for that. Becky chuckled and looked at the time before back to 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖆. I need to meet Mr. 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖆, you can go home first, 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖆. I need to send this paperwork to him, Becky said, holding on the papers on her hand. Okay then, take care, Beck. I will go first, goodbye. They bid a goodbye. After that, Becky immediately walked towards the staff room. She still didn't see her lover presence for now. Becky thought Freen might be in the student council room right now, remembering that they still have some work left. Becky. Becky stopped halfway after hearing a voice calling for her name. She turned around just to see Mike dragging his feet towards her. Mike? What's wrong? Becky asked. The guy stopped in front of her nervously, he trying to catch his breath after basically running as soon as he saw the smaller girl's presence. He rubbed his nape before speaking again. Becky, I want to ask you something. I tried to tell you the other day, but you were with your friends at that time, so I'm gonna grab this chance to ask you, Mike said, looking serious all of a sudden. 1, 3, 5. What is it you want to ask me? Becky, do you want to go out with me? Becky, feeling taken aback with the sudden request, she slightly letting out a small shaky breath, Mike's face already red from the embarrassment after getting all his courage to ask the girl in front of him out. Mike. Yes, Becky? I can't go out with you. Mike can feel his heart stopped for a moment after hearing the answer from Becky. His eyes showed how disappointed he feels right now. But why? Becky, can you just give me one chance? I will prove myself to you. Mike, no. I can't go out with you, and I don't want to, Becky replied, her eyebrows slightly furrowed. Becky, I like you. I know you like me, and I don't feel the same way as you. Why can't you just give me a chance to keep liking you? Because I don't want you to keep hoping on me, Mike. I could never see you more than a good friend of mine. I'm sorry. Becky answered. Mike looked down, letting out a disappointed sigh. He can feel his heart aching in pain from the unexpected rejection from Becky. I'm sorry again. Whatever you are doing, please stop hoping on me, can you? Becky, can't I at least try? Give me a month and I promise to make it right. My heart belongs to somebody else. Becky cut him off. That's the reason. I hope you understand and respect my decision, Becky added, looking at him for one last time before walking away. Mike looked down on his feet. He couldn't even spare another glance towards the walking girl. The guy let out a heavy sigh before shutting his eyes tightly. Whatever happened now, he's not gonna win. It's the end of the exam week. Students are patiently waiting for the results for the midterm exam, especially the top 2 students. The busy hallway started to crowded with lot of people betting for who's gonna be the top one this time. I have the feelings that it's my girlfriend 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖆 gonna top the exam this time. What girlfriend are you talking about, stupid? You are being delusional again. I'm sure it's Becky. Freen impatiently tapping her feet on the ground. The sight of Becky still haven't crossed her eyes, crossing her arms and having her eyes fix on the phone screen. The results is here. The taller girl immediately looked around, seeing people started to gather in front of the information board. She wanted to wait for Becky. Her phone ringing as Freen's brown eyes lit up after seeing her lover's name on the screen. 𝖊𝖇, hello? Where are you? The results is out now. Becky, babe, help me. 𝖊𝖇, wait, what happened? Becky, come to the student council room. 𝖊𝖇 hang up the call and run as fast as she could, bumping with a few students. They can see how panicked the student council become. The door burst open, revealing Becky sitting on the table with head down. What happened? Are you all right? The taller girl rushed towards her girlfriend, cupping the soft cheeks while looking at Becky from head down to the toe, afraid that Becky might get hurt. Did you hurt yourself? Did somebody do something to you? Did you get --? 𝖊𝖇. Calm down. Becky held the panicked girl's arm, stopping 𝖊𝖇 from becoming even more panicked that she already is. The taller girl blinks her eyes cluelessly. Look, I'm okay and I'm fine. See? I'm still alive and well, but there's one problem. What is it, baby? My skirt. Why? Why, what's wrong with your skirt? Oh yeah, I see that. 𝖊𝖇 sighed in relief after seeing the red stain behind the girl's skirt. Becky pouted her lips with the puppy eyes, obviously asking for help. Why aren't you preparing for your period? I didn't know my period came today. I thought it's in 2 days. Fuck, I'm so embarrassed that I quickly run here after some juniors told me, Becky said, groaning in embarrassment before leaning her head on the table, and 𝖊𝖇 started to walk towards one of the closest. Here, there's an extra skirt that you could use. I don't know how long it's been sitting here, but well, that's better than nothing. 𝖊𝖇 handed the blue skirt, Becky having no choice but to take it. Do you have a pad already? 𝖊𝖇 asked as Becky nodded her head. Yeah, I always prepared one on my table. Turn around, I'm gonna change, Becky said, which made 𝖊𝖇 tilt her head with a little smirk. For what? I have seen it all, 𝖊𝖇. Gosh, just turn around. Where's your manners? Really? You are talking about manners now? Who the one screaming on my bed begging for me to take her pants off --? Sorocha. Becky hit her arm, making 𝖊𝖇 groan in pain while rubbing her right arm softly. What? Did I said it wrong? No, right? Oh, whatever. Becky cursed under her breath before 𝖊𝖇 slightly turned around after seeing her girlfriend's red face while still having the annoying smirk. Becky removed her skirt before quickly wearing the new one 𝖊𝖇 just gave, her hands trying to zip it from the back but failed miserably. 𝖊𝖇, help me with this, please. I think the zipper gets stuck, Becky spoke while 𝖊𝖇 turned around before going behind the smaller girl. Oh yeah, it got stuck, wait, let me try harder. 𝖊𝖇 gritted her teeth, focusing her eyes on the zipper. Their position is getting closer as Becky slightly bent down and turned her head around, looking at the taller girl while 𝖊𝖇 still struggling with the skirt. Are you done? Shit, this is hard, wait. You are so slow. You literally asked for my help and have the audacity calling me slow? Just zip it --. The door suddenly burst open, startling both of them, their eyes widen when a pair of eyes looking at them in shocked. The lovers started to panic after realizing their suspicious position. I'm so sorry, 𝖊𝖇. The juniors panicked and quickly slammed the door loudly before they could say anything. Wait, this is all a misunderstanding. They said at the same times. 𝖊𝖇 quickly zipped the skirt as they are now looking at each other with the same expression. Becky, we are doomed. After the embarrassing incidents, they couldn't stay still anymore, knowing someone already seen them in an unexpected sight. The juniors who saw them together might spread what they saw in any minute from now. The news about 𝖊𝖇 being the top one in the midterm exam immediately vanished. 𝖊𝖇 didn't even feel happy with the results since her mind still thinking about what happened earlier. Do you know who are they? 𝖊𝖇 asked, looking at her girlfriend walking back and forth. I have no idea. Oh my god, what if they spread the news? Do you want me to blackmail them? Are you crazy? That's too cruel, oh gosh, come on 𝖊𝖇, think with me. 𝖊𝖇 stood up and held the girl's hand, stopping Becky from moving. The taller girl chuckles and pulls her waist closer, leaving a few gap between them. Do you think we should tell everyone about our relationship? Becky looked stunned for a moment. She didn't expect that 𝖊𝖇 are thinking the same thing as her. The smaller girl blinked her eyes as the words she wanted to say stuck inside her throat. You are ready for that? Becky asked. 1, 2, 1. I do, I'm ready to tell the people that you are mine so we don't need to hide ourselves like this. I want to openly holding your hands in the middle of the hallway where everyone could see it. 7. Freen. If you are not ready, let's take our time, alright? I don't want to pressure you with our relationship. Freen, let me finish my words, okay? Of course I would love it, I just didn't expect that you will say it first. Becky added, honestly, making the taller girl smile and kissed the smaller girl's forehead. Ah, you are so cute, come here, Freen said before hugging the smaller girls tightly. Freen, I couldn't breathe. No, let me hug you, baby, this your fault for being so cute. Becky chuckled before responding to the hug as they are now swinging side to side feeling each other warm embrace, but suddenly. What is that? What? Becky screamed, pointing towards the floor as they quickly jumped on top of the table, panicking. It's a mouse. Oh my god, there's a mouse here. Becky yelled, looking under her desk. Oh hell nah, I can't with a mouse. Freen muttered, shaking her head as they are now holding on each other tightly. Freen, do something. What? No. You do it. Yes, you will. Becky shouted as they are now facing each other. No. You do it, Becky. Come on. You love me, right? If you love me, you will do it. Ah, that's not fair. Freen said, furrowed her eyebrows, the thought of the mouse already making her whole body shivering. They are now fighting for who's gonna take a look at the small creatures. Fuck, fine. Freen gave up before slowly get off the table, Becky still holding onto her arm like her life depends on the taller girl. Becky, I swear to God, if I die it's on you, Freen mumbled, looking at her girlfriend. Stop being dramatic. It's just a mouse, you won't die from that. How come you're the top one in midterm exam? But who knows? It might have a zombie virus like in the Korean drama. Don't you watch All of Us Are Dead? It's because of that damn mouse. God, just hurry up, 𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖆'''. Can't you calm down? I'm the one who do it. If you are so impatient, you do it. Freen yelled and sighed in frustration before Becky shooting a death glare towards her girlfriend. Freen slowly walked towards the desk, Becky's right hand still intertwined together with the taller girl, before suddenly the small creature came out running towards them, making both of the lovers scream together. Ah, what the fuck? Jumping again on top of the table, they are now hugging each other tightly. Becky burying her face in the crook of Freen's neck. Freen, is it still there? Wait, baby, let me take a look. Freen slightly looked down, looking for the small creature again, but still no sign of it. I swear to God, I'm going to burn this whole room down later. Freen mumbled. Suddenly the door burst open again for the second time as they look at the direction and saw something unexpected. Again while they are still in each other embrace. Oh my goodness! It's their friends this time. Freen, I think we need to change the door after this. Explain, please. Freen and Becky look at each other again. They are now surrounded by 5 curious figures crossing their arms together, and of course, except for Iron. So the rumor is true, huh? Nam asked as the lovers quickly look at her. What rumor? Freen asked confusedly. Rumor about the student council president and the vice president doing something in the student council room. We heard it from the juniors, Billy added, still looking at them. What's something? I was just helping Becky with the zippers. Right, Becky? Yes, that's right. Look, I have no idea what else did you guys heard, but please trust us, nothing really happened, Becky explained calmly, taking a glance towards her nervous lover. Then what did we saw earlier? I don't think rival hugged each other tightly like their lives depends on each other, Noe asked, raising her eyebrows. The two lovers speechless before looking at each other, basically asking what should they do right now. I mean there's a mouse earlier, both of us are scared of it, so we are protecting each other. Becky cut the taller girl off. It seems like they didn't buy the reason. Iron on the other hand slowly back away holding on her laughter, looking at how panicked the couple is right now. Guys, come on, just tell us what the fuck is happening between both of you, 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖆 said and sighed, couldn't help it anymore. There's nothing between us, right babe? Babe? They widen their eyes, yelling in unison after hearing the unexpected endearment. Becky immediately closed her mouth. 𝖊𝖈 on the other hand looked down in embarrassment as she silently cursed her girlfriend. The smaller girl shake her head repeatedly, denying what she just blurted out earlier. And no guys, I mean dash. You guys are dating, right? Be honest with me or I will hunt you in your sleep. 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖆 threatened, shaking 𝖊𝖈's shoulder violently, making the taller girl push her best friend. Wait, relax. Oh gosh. 𝖊𝖈 mentally sighed and turned her head towards Becky. Are we dating? 𝖊𝖈 asked. Yes, I think so. Becky replied, sounding unsure, and rubs her not so itchy head. Just tell us. Fine. Fine, we are. Becky spoke softly. Dating. 𝖊𝖈 added, earning a gasp from all of them. The lovers then look at each other before keeping their straight face while the others still processing what the fuck they just heard earlier. How long? Since when? Oh my god, you guys are real. Dude, what the hell? Can I write this in the school magazine? Everything seems too sudden with the confession from the top two students. Both of them looked down in embarrassment after got bombarded with a lot of questions. Guys, wait, calm down first and we will explain everything, alright? 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖆, please put down the broom, it's scaring me, 𝖊𝖈 said, looking at the tall guy holding the broomstick like a weapon. Oh sorry, 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈 said, putting down the stick on the ground. It's been around 3 months since we started dating, dash. 3 fucking months, and you are telling us just now? 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈𝖆 cut Becky off, earning a slap on her back. Listen to them first. Thank you, Billy. 𝖊𝖈 replied before taking another deep breath. We are sorry for hiding this from all of you, it just suddenly happened. 𝖊𝖈 spoke quietly and looked down shyly. Not even one soul in this school knows about you two? No, he asked, and Becky shaked her head before looking towards Iron direction. Your girlfriend know about it. IRIN/babe, you knew? Iron chuckled awkwardly and crossed her arms before letting out a small smile. They didn't let me tell anyone, and I'm just doing my job as a loyal friend, sorry babe. Iron apologized cutely before hugging 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈 side. Fuck, this is so unexpected, am I dreaming right now? Billy, punch me. 𝖗𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈 said, holding his best friend arm. I will send you straight to the hospital. 2. 1. 𝖊𝖈 immediately grabbed Becky's hand before looking up towards the six-figure, the smaller girl surprised with the sudden movement from 𝖊𝖈 but eventually smile with the small gesture as she can feel her heart flutter. Please help us clear the rumor. I mean, we didn't want anyone to find out this way, can you guys help us? 𝖊𝖈 asked hopelessly. They all turned their heads towards the lovers, Becky slightly doing her famous puppy eyes along with her girlfriend 𝖊𝖈. The behavior must be rubbing against each other with how much 𝖊𝖈 slowly behaving like Becky. Please? 𝖊𝖈's POV. It's been a week since the whole squad knew about me and Becky, they also successfully shutting down the rumor about us. Becky and I decide to not be low-key anymore, with me becoming the top one in the midterm exam, and obviously I won the bet between us that I haven't claimed the prizes yet. The whole week just filled with us becoming even more busy with schoolwork and shit, knowing this is our last year as a high school student. I haven't complained anything about it because I know I won't be able to experience this anymore. Becky and I with a few students also got chosen to participate in a quiz competition, and I couldn't be even more proud than ever. We will be representing the school in the competition that will be held next week. Our relationship just still the same, and in fact, it's becoming even more stronger than before. Miss 𝖊𝖈, do you want me to cut the fruit? My thought vanished as soon as I saw 𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈 standing in front of me. Oh no, it's okay, 𝖊𝖊𝖇𝖊𝖈, is mom still sleeping? I asked, and she nodded her head. Yes, do you want me to prepare anything for dinner tonight? She asked. No need, we will just eat outside with Dad. We promised to have a dinner tonight, I replied, smiling happily. All right, Miss Freen, just call me if you need anything, she said before quickly leave my sight. My mom came home again after a few days away from home, while Dad is the one drifting away this time. They must be really busy at the hospital, but I couldn't help but to miss our moments together. I'm glad we decided to have another dinner together after a long time. The doorbell suddenly ringing as I quickly stood up and went towards the front door before opening the door, and then I saw an envelope inside the mailbox. Oh, this is for Mom. I mumbled as soon as I saw the name, but then my eyes divert to the logo. This is a court. Why did I receive a letter from the court? I started to get confused, and before I could rip it open, a pair of hands touched my shoulder that made me slightly jolted in surprise. Oh Mom, you are awake. What are you doing outside here, dear? Whose letter is that? She asked while rubbing my shoulder, and I smiled before giving it to her. It's for you, Mom, I said, and I can see her body slightly surprised with the letter. Thank you for taking it for me, sweetie. Mom said, smiling while thanking me as she quickly turned around, but I stopped her again. Why did you receive a letter from the court? Is everything okay, Mom? I asked out of curiosity. It's nothing, Freen, it's related with my work. You should get ready now for our family dinner tonight, you remember it? Mom said with a smile. Of course I do. Okay, Mom, I will get dressed now, I said, smiling before kissing her right cheek before quickly get upstairs. My mind instantly remembered earlier. It looks kind of weird to me, but I don't want to jump into a conclusion, but one thing for sure. It looks odd. And I'm dying to know about it.